MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Lorenzo Cain.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one in this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Brock Holt waits on deck. Line to the right side, but foul. Three-two pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Let's do it, Cincinnati!
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Career numbers against Sonny Gray, just a 1 for 12 career line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Lifted in the air out to right. Castellanos is there, 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Hit in the air out to right. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Adrian Hauser will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a fairly solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Digging in, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, Dero, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, Dero, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Batting second, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Well, that's off the plate.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch on the way. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. Still no score. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in.
Hiura.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Narvaez, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A ball and a strike now. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he misses again. Ball 3. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled off. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the first
He
baseman.
almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Here's Ryan Braun now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Navarez stands at first with 1 out. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 3-2 pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and 23 driven in. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas.
Lead
He'll
off
start
for the
things
Reds.
out here in a tie ball
The
game.
second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fastball well outside. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
So the base is empty here with one away. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Ball one.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Aristides Aquino is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Count remains full. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batting fifth,
At the plate, Aristides Aquino comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning set to get underway. Set to get his day started. Jed Jerko. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way.
Inside.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And he misses. 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Here now the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Adrian Hauser. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
You know, sometimes, Dero, it's a war when you're a pitcher and a bad hitting pitcher. The war is the war to try to hope that he actually hits your bat. And I think he won that war, Dero. That wasn't a very pretty swing, but it produced a base hit.
So what you're saying is you were in full warlike mode in Dodger Stadium back in the day when
I sure was. John Cummings on the mound. He did me a favor, threw me a heater about 92 with cut on it. Right off the barrel line drive between third and short. My one and only base hit. And I didn't even have a bat. I had to use another bat from a teammate of mine with the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
you can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 1-2. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Number 44 is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. He's set. Here it comes. 2 out with the man at first. Popped up. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down. And with that, the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, Freddie Galvis, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. skied in the air to straightaway left. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we check out our team leaderboard, we see that his total is good for second best on the Cincinnati ball club. Digging in now, Tucker Barnhart, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball one. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Sonny Gray, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. From the stretch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
To the plate now, number 4. And he popped him up. Holt has a play, and that's the third out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch on its way. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-1.
Outside, that's
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Into the box, Keston Hiura. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the second deck and gone.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
In now, Omar Narvaez.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. And there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Still 1-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Garcia, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 9-year Major League vet. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And no problems over there for Votto, as that'll end the inning. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Joey Votto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Jerko will wait on it. One pitch, one away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Two and 0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2 and 1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2 and 0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Outside and low, 3 and 0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
That one's in there. 3 and 1. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. Pulled toward right center field. Garcia has a read on it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 2. Nick.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1 and 0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. In there, 1 and 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 1 and 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. Reds leave 1. It remains 1-0. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The third baseman, Jed Jerko.
Now here it comes. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The pitcher, number 37, Adrian Hauser.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adrian Hauser. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
This one's down to third. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo King.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Reds,
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
fielder, number 44.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Tucker Barnhart will be next. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Striding in, Tucker Barnhart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is in time. Navarez throws him out.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You would kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
One and one to Tucker Barnhart. 2 out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Slapped hard the opposite way. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. None left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. Amir Garrett takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Ready once again, Brock Holt. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Soft liner to the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Keston Hiura will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. He's set, and the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Jesse Winker is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Jesse Winker.
Fastball in there for a called strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, number 4. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Into the box now, Joey Votto. He swings and misses. Throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. The 0-1 delivery. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Reds go down quietly. They trail this one 1-0. Matt Bowman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Red, number 67, Matt Bowman.
Digging in once again, Omar Narvaez. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. And the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Another payoff pitch. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 44 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, Eugenio Suarez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
0-1, here it comes.
1-1.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
Second baseman, Mike.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Moustakas. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The Stockist waits on the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, talk about hitting
The right
into some
field,
rough
number
luck.
2.
That was an absolute bullet to the
Count,
outfield that
Dave.
gets
Count
caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
1-1 the count.
Here we go.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
To 2-2 now.
I got to count. 2 and
So
2.
far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Brewers 1 and the Reds nothing. Robert Stevenson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Robert Stevenson.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
Leading off for the Brewers, the third baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The pitcher, number 37, Adrian Hauser.
Eric Sogard will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Sogard.
Down the first baseline, taken in by Votto, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the center fielder, Lorenzo King.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. Speared on the dive. He is out. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aristides Aquino, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 1 out. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
To the plate now, Freddie Galvis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Knebel is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. And that's going to be high, 2 and 2 now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 8 full. Milwaukee leads it 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Pedro Strop will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kyle Farmer will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Standing in, Brock Holt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Stroke, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
Fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, Keston Hiura. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they're up 1-0. Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Oh, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Digging in and looking for more, number 4. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Braun is there, and he has it for the out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey.
Standing in, Joey Votto. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Blown away as he misses again, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Inside with the slider, 3-0. From the stretch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Pulled toward right center field. King will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
0-1 pitch on its way. Fastball well outside.
Come on, Greg.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. On the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Milwaukee Brewers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Adrian Hauser notches his 3rd win of the year. Josh Hader hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Reds, no run, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.